Hey, it's just so Trish is my first problem with a selfie stick. Look, she's coming. She always follows me. You see her? Oh, she always does. So I figured I would do like a little bit of a morning vlog. Well, I don't know, I would not call it a daily vlog. I figured I would try out doing a little vlog because I kind of already do that as it is. And I'm doing my chores, so I figured I'd bring you along with me. So here we go. All right, so I've been wanting to show you guys things, but I couldn't figure out how. But then I realized, okay, I had to break down and get a selfie stick. There you go. So I'm heading out to our 10 acres because this is where I keep the chickens, and I'm gonna let the chickens out because, well, bless their hearts, they need to be let out and let them roam. And one of the really cool things we did this last week was we actually finally put a fence in the garden. So it's like, thank you. This is our chicken pen. It's not the best design. I hear you. It is not the best design, but it was free. So there they go. They'll try to eat me. And then there's our guinea. Look. No, where's... There he is. I love those guys. There's another one. She's like... Yeah. The guinea just ran into the chicken pen to go clean up on grub. So, there we go. There we go. It actually used to have... So see, it's an A-frame, so there's a door. I had my husband move the door. My daughter accidentally ran over the chicken pen, and we had to rebuild it. She ran it over with the bush hog. It was so funny. If I can find a picture, I'll slip it in there. But the door used to be on this side, and so in order to get in, you had to crawl under the pen, and it was just ridiculous. So when they rebuilt it, I'm like, move the pen, or move the door. All right. So I kind of was excited. Well, so I planted a bunch of stuff, and I was so excited because I got like the starters because we're running out of time. I'm like, well, this will be quick. And I thought like I tapped them off so it, so that they wouldn't have issues. And I thought I had them well watered in. They all fried. So I had, see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. See that like little brown stuff right there? They were beautiful green plants, and now they're not. And I pulled back in order to plant, see right here. I pulled back in order to plant cucumbers, and hopefully the cucumbers will beat the weeds coming through. So not so good. Everything I put out here has just crippled. But the kids, so like here's me like tapping them off. I don't know what happened. So see, they're all just kind of, and these look good, but I kept them in here and then I keep them watered. But the kids stuff, not so bad. Like the tomatoes not so great, but, and like the strawberries are growing like gangbusters really, really well being in the raised beds. And then this is, oh, I don't even know what that is over there. So this is Katie's radishes that she planted, and then her strawberries, and then her broccoli is over there. I don't know if you can see the little green tuft here, and then she planted some peas and her tomatoes. So they look really, really good. Bubba, who I'm fixing to take over his block, hasn't done anything. And then Lottie put mint in. That's as far as she got. So Katie's the only one really doing it to it. So I'm like, whatever. So I did get the fence in. You can barely see it. I love it because the chickens are a little bit flipped out because they like can't get through it. And it's like, yes. But I don't even see the point because there's nothing here. Like, and then the other part too is like, because I have the fence, now I have like a boundary to plant against. But everything is just horrible. So I think it goes back to, you gotta plant them by seed. Every time I'm like, spend 40 bucks. And it wasn't even worth it. It was not worth it. At all. So anyways, doing my morning chores. because my kids are off hunting. I kind of wish well, my husband and them are, it's spring gobblers, turkey season. But I will tell you, they're hunting, not killing. They're never killing, they're just hunting. I think they go out there to pretend to sit in a tree stand, and then they go out there and just ride buggies. So they're off doing that today, so I have to take care of everything. Everything. I'm a little disappointed in my garden. I guess I gotta do more. So my method I've been doing, I will tell you this. So because I have so much mulch here, I've been just scraping back the mulch, piling it up. And so it looks like I have sunken beds, but what it is I just have mulch piled up next to them. And then the thought is I can put the mulch in. And the look, and you can see, I don't know if you can see like the green grass that's coming in. I'll have to do another clip video. Just from pulling the mulch back, I have grass just growing everywhere. So I will have to weed out that. Anyways, I'm just walking around. This is what I do. See if I can, that's my favorite rooster right there. Everybody's like, Barred Rock. I'm like, no, he's a Dominique. He's like some heritage breed. I'd gotten a dozen of them. I'll have to do another video, never mind. Alright, so here's the sweeping motion of my garden. So what I want to show you is actually down here. These are my previous tomatoes that are just no more. And then since I pulled back the mulch, look, there's just like grass popping up. Ah, grass. Weed pulling. The despair of all gardeners. There's a cucumber. And so I planted, like these are Brussels sprouts. It's probably too late for Brussels sprouts, but I guess I was so eager. I was like, it's gotta be something. They look horrible. And then my tomatoes look horrible. Tomato. They all look bad. And then here's the other. These are peppers. Not so good. So I kind of have them planted through here. These are all supposed to be hot peppers. Not so good. There's like nothing. And so then here's my garden. Beautiful this morning. All right. Oh, so yesterday we were totally at, we were at our old house because we're getting ready, you know, to market it again and seeing what we need to do with the realtor. And we have sugarcane there. We had a lot of sugarcane there. And so the kids were like, Mom, sugarcane. So they went and they grabbed it, you know, and they pulled a pile to bring home. So the really cool part about sugarcane, if you don't know this, is so you know it grows. You know, it grows up like this. It's kind of like it's a grass kind of deal. But all of these nodes is what will sprout new cane. So there's one. Let's see if I can do this. One-handed. Okay. Can you see it? See that little node right there? That's a future sugarcane stalk. So you actually plant it in the ground like this. You just dig a trench and plant it. So the kids were like, you know, Mom, we really miss having sugarcane. We're gonna pick some to bring it home and plant. I don't know. I think they might be planting a forest, but I'll let them get around to digging it. And you can just let it sit and they'll just start sprouting up. And there's a couple different sugar canes. I'm not the most sugar cane expert. My husband is, because he knows all about it. But there's a sandy sugar cane and then there's a muck sugar cane. So the muck is like the stuff that does good in like just, there's parts of Florida that's just muck. And it does good there. And then there's another one that's like just sand. And so where we're at, we have a lot of sand. And so we get the sandy sugar cane. And this was like harvested somewhere around like Moorhaven, Clewiston area where the big sugar fields are. It was not stolen. It's not illegally harvested, but it was harvested from a friend of ours. So, they'll be planting that soon. I think, I'm actually surprised they've gone 2 years without planting sugarcane at all. Look, my little girl's like, hey. I don't name them, but I do have favorite chickens. This old gal, see, look how horrible she looks. She looks so worn. Let's do a spotlight on the chicken. See her? This old gal looks a little bit rough for her aging, but she just did a molt, and I actually like keeping the chickens through several molts because their eggs get bigger, and I like keeping them around. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. See, this is what's gonna happen when I vlog. And it's like giving myself a license to ramble again. That would be really nice. And editing out all my ums. But a lot to do today. I've been like putting off taking care of things. I gotta do that today. More chickens. Anyways, we'll talk to you later. Bye.